Welcome guys, this is GM Alexander 777 and welcome. Today we're gonna be playing part 6 of Slay the Princess Now this game is amazing guys. We have done 5 chapters so far. I don't know how close we are to the end of the game. Hopefully it will take us a few more runs, but I mean we have done a lot in this game. We're trying to find all the vessels for the final princess for whoever that thing with the hands is, but I think we're doing pretty good. So, yeah, let's just start. Anyway, guys, if you like this series, please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel a lot, and I'm gonna keep doing it. So, yeah, this is such an amazing adventure, and I wanna see it to the end. But yeah. I just gonna. Oh man, it's been a long day. I hope you guys all been doing pretty well. But yeah. Okay. And then we'll change to scene 1 and.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Yeah, so this is for those ones who don't know, this is always the same beginning. No matter what you do, it's always the same beginning. So yeah.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I don't even think this is gonna change anything. This is exactly the same answers no matter what you put. We are gonna put like some explorations, but just to see if something changed. But I'm gonna say this. Sweet, I always wanted to off a monarch. People love revolution. The end of the war, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people.
Oh, also increase
to put an end to her.
I also increased the volume of the volume of the game, guys. On OBS, there's I was able to like mess around a little bit with the audio mixing, so I did increase it. Hopefully that does help for a better experience for the future series and games that I do play, guys.
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
We actually we don't even need the controller for this game. No, I forgot. It's because I was trying another game earlier, guys, but I'm just gonna take the controller off. Okay, we're just gonna say this. Sweet, I always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution! Yeah, guys, so I'm not reading every single choice here of exploration because they're exactly the same, man. They're always the same answers. It's always the same. Nothing has changed the last 5 chapters. I doubt something's gonna change now. And if it does, then I'm stupid. But no, I'm not gonna do this. Not gonna do this, man. Sweet. I always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution!
That's the spirit. You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
Okay.
You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess.
Same
We're supposed
thing.
to save princesses, not slay them.
You always start with the voice of the hero. I think this is you per se, and then the narrator is like someone who really wants you to kill the princess because of the fact that the princess, it's like the doom of everything as we know. For those ones who haven't seen previous chapters, that's pretty much that's what this means.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
First, chapter 1 is always the same, no matter what you do, for the most part.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Alright, guys, give me a minute. Just making sure this thing is honestly connected, that's all. Honestly, guys, we might take the blade again And we might finally slay the princess, but I'm not really sure. It really depends on whichever princess we get, you know, because like if it's a sweet little princess, then I may slay her just because we haven't done it. But if we get like the cold one, we are gonna save her because it really depends on the princess.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
We're gonna take it.
You take the blade from the table.
Yeah.
It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
We might not use it, but we're still gonna take it.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Yeah.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Okay, so that's the second princess because we took the blade. We are not gonna kill her. We're gonna be saving her this time.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
This is the second princess because we took sweet princess, cold princess. We only have met two. I wonder if it's her entire personality changes in the moment we take the blade. Then
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hi, just checking on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. Just checking in you. Just checking in on you.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
We're not really gonna kill her.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Last time we tried to kill her and it didn't go well. She even reached divinity, guys, so this time we're just going to like help her out. Even if the narrator messes us up, man.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Yeah, she doesn't feel like a threat to the world, man.
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
That's what they want me to do. I haven't decided yet. What? No way. Why would I even think that? Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. Nah, I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Steal your nurse and step forward. I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare.
I don't like you, man. I don't like you, so yeah.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Yeah, I think so.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Pretty much. Yeah, it's pretty awkward. Relationship, are you coming on to me? How would I get you out of here? What's your name? How long have you been down here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? Yeah, it's pretty awkward.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
I have my reasons. Do you think I'll just come here to kill someone without even knowing why? That'd be ridiculous. Do you know what I'm here to kill you? I've been told things, but I'm not sure what to believe.
Believe me.
And do you think asking me what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear? Let's not pretend that's going to happen. As far as you're concerned, and as far as they're concerned, I'm going to say whatever I have to get out of here. That's just the dynamic of our situation.
She's not even gonna try to fight it, huh? What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Neither can I trust you, narrator, honestly. You haven't been the nicest to me neither, man. How would I even get you out of here? How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
I guess not. How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
Well, she wants to be free, so we know what she's suggesting.
She is. I'm sure of it.
Do you know what I'm here to kill you?
Do you?
No. I know what I've been told. Whether or not I believe it's an entirely fair matter.
So, you're not going to share? How pointless. If you want to talk, I'll talk. But this isn't talking.
Okay, we talk enough.
Oh? Have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Exactly. I know. I'm getting her out of there. Because we tried to kill her last time, and she destroyed us completely, so I'm getting her out of here.
Oh, you have to be kidding me.
Yeah, you could control me if you want, and she's gonna break me, and then you're gonna get blamed for it. I don't mind. I'm getting her out of here.
Walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm gonna work with her this time. I'm gonna work exactly for her. I'm not gonna be fighting her on anything, because I honestly think I can trust her. So that's our plan for the day, guys. That's exactly what we're gonna do.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Okay.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas besides me getting you out of here? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
I'll be here.
Yeah,
You attempt to make
I
your
trust
way
her.
out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Hey, let me out of here. Try the door. Return to the bottom of the stairs.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Yeah, I know. We done this charade for a while, guys. I'm sorry if I'm not reading every single question here, but some of the paths do pretty much are similar. For those ones who haven't seen those ones, please check up the previous videos. But yeah, pretty much we have done this before. Try the
You
door.
try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Damn
I'll
it.
repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Okay. Return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom?
Exactly, for
Easier
you.
for everyone.
Easier for you, man.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yep, they surely did.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Oh man, I already know what's going to happen, dude. I don't want to slay her. I actually trust this princess too. Nah, we're gonna save her.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet. She didn't so much as utter a sound.
Yeah, that's how desperate she is to leave.
Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Alright, give me a minute, guys. I'm putting the control away because we're not gonna be using the control for the gameplay. For those ones, by the way, who don't get to see, whenever you're picking the blade, you get to see like your little hand having a blade, or when you don't have the blade, your hand is like open like this, you know, kinda like, and then you just move it around. But yeah, I usually have it like under my webcam here. Like I usually move it down here so it doesn't get in the way.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's totally. Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna be mostly cooperated in this run with her. So I wanna work alongside with her to the very end. Especially we get the same path that we did last time, but if not, then we'll make different choices, but still. Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
Okay.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Now last time we tried to slay her by being sneaky on her, but this time we're not.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Yeah.
Watch me.
Oh, we cannot slay the princess anymore. It's not letting us. The options are... Oh, because we had to get different vessels. That's awesome. Alright, let's warm her.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Oh, yeah, we cannot take the same path, guys. So whatever we did before, we have to do different choices. I like that. That's awesome. So we could try to get like different endings. That's gonna be awesome, honestly. I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it! Stop resisting me! I am trying to get you out of here alive.
No. He's trying to make things for us to do things his way. He did this on chapter 1, guys. Maybe chapter 2. I remember. No, it was the first chapter. Yeah. No, he's absolutely just wants us to do things his way. And we're gonna keep resisting.
The blade. Move the blade.
Nope, we're not.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
Yeah.
I'll make this quick.
Okay. We know what's gonna happen, guys. At least she's not pissed off at us. So yeah.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it?
Yeah. All because the narrator is obsessed with killing her.
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
Well, it's mostly your fault that I'm always dying, man. Like because slaying her won't do anything. The prisoner. Oh. Yeah, we haven't done the chapter. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Chapter 2 is always different, guys. Chapter 2, sometimes there's chapter 3s, they're always different. Chapter 1's always the same, for the most part, except for like some of the choices you make. But chapter 1 will decide what chapter 2 and 3 are, so yeah.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Why hasn't this already happened? Yeah, same questions, but we also get a new voice. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
Sorry guys, got a call from a friend. You know, middle of the recording, so I can't answer that.
Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying.
I'm not sure we met the voice of the... I think we have met the voice of the skeptic, but with the sweet princess instead. So maybe we already met this voice.
I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. And as far as trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
This is more than just deja vu, though. I'm pretty sure this whole thing really just happened.
We could go back and forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer to doing your job and saving the world. So let's just agree to disagree.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
I see.
The absolute irony. Well, that's one way to put it, I guess.
Oh! Oh my god, guys, I clicked too fast. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna assume that he said the same thing than the previous chapter.
You really don't remember what happened last time, do you? You practically forced the princess to kill us.
We're just grabbing some water, guys. Sorry about moving a lot and, you know. Yeah, pretty much.
That doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd do. Which is honestly all the more reason for you to not buy into whatever self-delusions the three of you are crafting.
Whatever you're saying, buddy.
But this is a thought experiment, so I suppose I'll continue to give you the benefit of the doubt. If I did practically force the princess to kill you, it was probably for a good reason. Did you try and free her? Did you say something really mean to me? Because if I really did what you said I did, you probably deserved it. I'm a professional, after all.
Wow, that's your excuse?
Sure you are. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself?
We honestly not
Or were you
sure.
instead transported to a different world entirely?
Guys, we're honestly absolutely not sure about how we're able to come back every single time. My guess is that it is different realities. That's what I'm kind of been gathering from all this. After chapter 3, I feel like we are in a specific dimension, and then we'll do the right thing. We can live this dimension.
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
A lot. A lot, and we're gonna see it.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
Who knows?
What a conveniently ambiguous group of things for her to ruin. For all we know, the princess left the cabin and never saw another soul.
I love the voice of the Skepta. Guy, like, he just doesn't care. He's just kind of like, yeah, I don't care about nothing what you said, but we're gonna be playing along.
Oh, how I wish that were the case, but if the princess weren't a certain, inevitable threat to the world, the four of us wouldn't be here. And yet, here we are. You're talking in circles. No, I'm talking in facts.
Let's talk about this
Just
princess.
be quick about it.
The only reason she was even able to kill me last time was because I let her, and all she did was slit my throat. How is she supposed to end the war? Who locked her in that basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
He always... If people lock her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are. Oh, I didn't know we were special. Of course you're special. Why else would you be here? Yes, right. We're here because we're special.
The sarcastic tone is the best.
Look, you're annoyed that you're here. I get it. I'm also annoyed that I'm here. But we're all in this together, and we're dealing with a bit of a ticking clock right now, so please just get to the cabin.
The only reason she was even able to kill me last time was because I let her, and all she did was slit my throat. How is she supposed to end the war?
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you. You haven't given us an ounce of proof. You do know that, right? What proof could you possibly ask for? Literally anything. Fine. Check your pockets. You put your hands in your pockets and pull out an envelope with the words, "The evidence," written across the front.
Wait, I haven't seen this yet. This is new. The evidence?
Within, you find a note in your handwriting. It reads, "The princess will end the world if you don't stop her. This is an immutable truth."
Cool. Well, that's convenient.
That doesn't prove anything. How do we know you didn't just forge our handwriting? I wish I could tell you more, but there are some rules I have to follow for all our sakes. Please just trust that these rules are in place for a reason. I'm on your side.
Are you?
You mean you're on our side as long as we do what you tell us to?
I love this dialogue. I absolutely agree. This is exactly how it feels to be railroady on a campaign, guys. This is like the player and the narrator just being the DM. Yeah, no, this is absolutely perfect. Brilliant writing. Exactly.
Exactly. Because you not doing what I tell you to do means you're putting the world at risk.
Uh-huh.
I think we've got everything out of him we're gonna get.
Yep. You're being cagey. What are you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail will just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
Let's do it!
Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to trust me here.
Right.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
I'm sorry guys if I'm not like so much into the roleplay, but like we have done this like charade with the narrator so much that I'm just like yeah man, absolutely, we're in. Yeah, let's go to the cabin. Not
A warning. before you go any further.
Not going to the cabin will force you to go to the cabin, guys, so it's actually not a good idea.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I won. Maybe, we'll see.
Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink. Did you just say wink out loud?
Oh my god.
No, I didn't. Wink. Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess. The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison.
Now, I'll be honest, guys, I don't remember this one, but maybe we did. Maybe we have seen this specific one, this specific room before. There's the mirror, like always, and there's the sword.
The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Well, we're not gonna take it. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
He definitely did not. Does the mirror not count as furniture of note to you? Because it should. There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. I think you know what we have to do.
Why would you lie about that? What's the point?
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? That you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
This whole cabin is different than last time.
Very different. Yes, but why? Did he change it? Or did it change all on its own? Maybe it's a different cabin entirely. Now isn't that a novel thought? Maybe you haven't actually been here before. I hope this means you'll finally drop your ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died. You certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Yeah, I love that he can't remember. He has a lot of power, but he doesn't seem to remember previous lives or things like that. Also, why are the... Okay, I know you guys can see it, but the cells right here below, like where my webcam is, they're kind of being blurry. Oh, you can see it like on the left. Yeah, like this one. But why is this getting blurry?
So focus up. Don't get distracted by minor details.
We're gonna brush the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
We're gonna...
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Thank you.
But it was there a second ago, and now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
We're not gonna take the blade. We're just gonna enter.
I'm afraid I'm going to insist we take the blade. We're in a dangerous situation, and I'm not letting us go down there without a weapon. Are you sure? She killed us with it last time. What if she turns it against us again? Yes, I'm sure, and I've already got a plan for that. Still with those past life delusions, are we? I hope part of that plan is don't give the world any monstrosity your only weapon, because unless you've decided to arm the princess, I don't think you need to worry about her having a weapon.
Alright, you know what, that's fine. I don't remember what we're gonna have to do here, guys, but everything should work out. Either way, I just want to let you guys know that I did I did increase the audio setting output, if I didn't say that earlier. Tried to like make my audio a little bit better.
Peachy, we'll be fine.
Yes.
Okay. I'm trusting you.
Hey, don't I get a set here? What's the big idea?
Normally, yeah, but not about this. Call it a reflex. We take the knife as we go. Wonderful. You do exactly that, sweeping the blade from the table before proceeding to the basement.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. We have a knife, so what? It's not like we have to use it. No, you don't have to do anything, but you do well to use it regardless. Moving on. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Does she remember us?
Yeah, she totally remembers us.
You walk down the stairs
Whoa.
and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
Man, she's more tied up than before.
So much for cutting her out of here. Do you hear yourself right now? Cutting her out of here never should have been on the table. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
Yeah, I do. Why is that why is that chain open?
That was there last time too, wasn't it? It was.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
I'm not sure I need to do much of anything. Do you see how locked up she is? I'm just going to leave her here, leave the princess in the basement. We could abandon her, but I kinda don't wanna do that. Sit with her.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
Huh.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
We could sit closer. Sit where you were told to sit. We could sit closer, guys. You know what? Let's sit closer to her. Sit where you were told to sit, or sit closer.
Do you think this is a game? Do you think these chains take away my say in things?
As you move towards
Oh my
the
God.
princess, she stands, her chains clinking as she wraps them around her fists.
I just wanted to like sit closer. I'm sorry.
In an instant they're around your neck, both of you dropping to the ground as she pulls them taut, bracing her body against yours as you struggle uselessly.
Oh my God, I'm. Oh crap! That chain captured us.
The metal chains constrict around your windpipe as the princess heaves with a muscled intensity.
Drop the knife or you die.
What is she doing? We weren't trying to attack her.
Yeah.
I can see where she might have gotten the wrong idea. She doesn't have much agency here. Would we have trusted her if the roles were reversed? I don't know. How about we think about the nuances of interpersonal relationships when we're not being strangled? How many times did I warn you she's not to be trusted? But while strangulation can be very distracting, she's not armed, and you have your pristine blade. End her before she ends you.
No, we're not gonna end her. Okay.
As your weapon falls pathetically to the floor, the princess releases you from her stranglehold, shoving you away.
Holy
with a swift
crap.
kick.
Okay, we're gonna listen.
Your hands test the bruised flesh of your neck as you regain your senses, watching with a dazed expression as the princess snatches up the blade.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Like, just wanted to communicate closer with her, you know? Because I thought she trusted us, but nah, she just was strangle us, so we're gonna, like, be really careful now.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
Yeah. My god.
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly, as she raises the blade to her throat.
Oh my god. What? No, you're gonna kill yourself?
You can stay right where you are for this next part.
What is she doing?
Yeah.
She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own neck. No!
No! Maybe we should look away, guys. Okay, we're gonna watch it in an easy silent because we only have 2 options here, guys.
Her eyes stare forward, unblinking, as she soars through skin, veins, cartilage. At last she reaches bone, the blade grinding audibly against her vertebra as it continues to slice its way through her neck.
This is so freaking gory, oh my god.
I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that? Huh. So that's her play.
What's the play?
Killing herself? She isn't dead yet. Finally, you hear a snap. Her eye.
No!
twitches. There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half-wink.
Oh shit, guys, this is... Wow. Wow, I'm kinda... I don't know what to say, man. This is dark.
Her head twists slowly
Oh
to the
god!
side, flopping to her shoulder, and her neck opens.
Yeah, definitely.
The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free. It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet.
She killed herself because she didn't want to... Wow, she really wanted to end it all.
Oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back. The princess's eyes stare up at you. Dead. Congratulations! You saved the world.
Oh, shut up, dude. This sucks. This sucks, guys! Oh my god. Why did you do that?
Huh. So I guess that's it. What a way to go. But she is gone, isn't she?
I didn't want to kill her. I didn't want to kill her. This isn't fair, man. We were supposed to save her, man. Ever since chapter 1, guys, I've been trying to save the princess. I don't want her to die.
I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please?
Yeah, we are getting out of here.
Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward. Now hold on, she's dead. So what's the rush? What's your angle? I don't have an angle. I'm just looking forward to putting all this behind us. I'm sure you can understand that. Look, I'm just not ready to put my guard down. It's best to keep sharp. She wouldn't have done all that without some kind of a reason. She's left us with this dangling thread, and I need to know why.
Because she was depressed and she wanted to end it all. That's at least the way I see it as a person.
You're just wasting your energy. The danger has passed, and now we can all relax and enjoy your reward.
Leave the basement to claim your rewards. Take the princess with us. Take the princess with us? Like, what do you mean? Like her head? This is so messed up. But yeah, we are gonna take her with us. Nah, man, we're not gonna let her die here.
Ugh, fine. You pick up the princess's severed head, its neck stump still oozing bodily fluids. Then make your way back upstairs to the first floor of the cabin.
She wanted freedom, so I guess that we're bringing part of her outside to the real world. She finally is free.
Did you see that? I could have sworn she moved. She didn't. She's dead.
Is she dead?
But what if she's not? Are you listening to yourself? Do I need to explain to you why decapitation is lethal? The door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you. All you have to do is open it.
We only have one option, guys. We have to leave the cabin and claim our reward. Well, this is a reward that he has promised us for the longest time ever, so we're finally gonna get to see the reward, if it's even a reward at all.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is... Wait, no, that's not right.
So slaying the princess did absolutely nothing.
Well played.
Docking heads, free a prisoner. We just got an achievement, guys, below here that you guys can see. Well play.
This is the end of the world, isn't it? I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen. It's already... over? Is he gone? But we're still here. Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all. Maybe it was just the end of his.
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you.
How much vitality do you have? Like, you survived decapitation? Oh my god. You're tough, honestly.
So, this is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body, but it's colder than I expected.
You are dying, aren't you? And our dear friend has come back. But you do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Nah.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not just the end for me. It's going to be okay, just trust me. We've been here before and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. It's the end for you, but not for me. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay. I'll press the mirror. It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you.
It's been nice all this time with
Feels
us.
too good to be true.
You approach the mirror, gaze into your reflection. Silent as you reach forward, they're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The remains, you unravel. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I'm curious to see what it means for us to know it.
There's a world. Do you think there are people out there? Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real? Do you have thoughts on this vessel? Do you think there are people out there?
It doesn't matter if there are. People are too small for us. You and I are the only things that interest me.
Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for a clever heart. Do not mourn her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer.
I didn't want her to die though. I really was trying to save her. Yeah, we did sit closer to her, which wasn't the best thing we could do, but I didn't thought, but I mean, she just went crazy, so yeah. I guess she really wanted the weapon. Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
I like that. When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have you the vessel? Have the vessels have one? Do you know what's going to happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
Yeah, let's ask this. When you send me back, I'm not alone. There's voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something called a narrator. Yeah, let's ask. Let's say this.
No, their minds are empty, existent, but constantly shifting into something new. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
I think he's powerful, but not powerful enough. He does. I don't know why, but I know this for a fact. He does. I don't know why I'm going to do when I find him. He does, and when I find him, you and I are finally going to have answers. He does, and when I find him, I'm going to kill him. He does, but you're going to keep that to yourself. Um, he does, and when I find him, you and I are going to finally going to have some answers.
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
One, whatever you bring me next will be enough. And then
Oh.
gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular. A final multitude.
Okay, guys, so she's telling us we only need one more vessel, so we might be closer to the ending than I think. So we're gonna probably do either one or two more parts for this. But yeah, we are getting close to the ending. That's cool. If this is the last time, is there anything you would like me to bring you? You know we're going to fight when this is over. Do you really want me to bring you the last vessel? If this is the last stage before your completion, then I'm not going back. I'm just going to stay here. If this is the last time, is there anything you would like me to bring you?
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
If this is the last stage before your completion, then I'm not going back. I'm just going to stay here.
You've already tried waiting, but I understand if you need more time. I'll wait with you.
There is no waiting forever. You know we're going to fight when this is over. Do you really want me to bring you the last vessel?
We may fight, and we may not. But not all fights end in destruction, just as not all conversations end in peace. Even if you destroy me, it will have been worth it to finally know what I am, and to have had the chance to know you.
We're gonna save, guys. I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
That would be good to know, honestly. We don't know what we are, guys. We're not a person. That's all I know, but it would be good to know who she is and what I am
I
too.
will be here, waiting for you.
Everything goes dark and you die. Being the prisoner's head to her.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay, guys, this is gonna probably be the last chapter. We're gonna either do 1 or 2 more parts at most, because like the game pretty much just tells us that she only needs 1 more vessel. But yeah, guys. So yeah, yeah. So guys, if you guys like this, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel a lot. This ended up being a shorter chapter just because I'm reading a little bit less than before, but this still is an amazing series. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. And I'll see you guys on the next time. So thank you.